In a not-so-far-away land, in a time not so long ago, the workers' compensation system ran on paper, and lots of coffee, but mostly paper. Discovery, filing, certificates of service, bills and reports, and duplicates, piles of exhibits on the shelves, on the desks, in the chairs, and on the floor. Until one day, when discovery on an own motion file arrived. On the same day that the coffee machine broke down, an intrepid legal assistant dreamed of a simpler world, a vision of the future via the past, through a glass darkly. She had a vision of a time portal that could take her from these Byzantine filing requirements with a simple touch of a button, if only she had a wizard.
Ah, I see your dilemma. Yes, every step in the process must be done perfectly, in accordance with ancient recipe numbers 656, 438, and 436. My good friend Nostradamus predicted this back in 1555. He said wise men in robes would rule upon this land, that strict compliance is mandatory. Failure to follow these principles without good cause or extraordinary circumstances would result in a beheading or a bar complaint. But I have a secret formula, a tincture to help you. Mixing 1 part solution 656726 and 1 part solution 438005. And now, utilizing the powers vested in me to interpret my own rules as I see fit, I command, order, okay, encourage, to forward you in the future through our Wizard Command Board portal.
Feel like you're drowning in paper? The portal will help you stay afloat. Once you've registered and established your account, you can file and serve a request for hearing electronically from your computer. To set up an account, first contact WCB for your activation code. We'll walk you through the process of setting up your account administrator and your account users. Users have the authority to file things through the portal and view case information. Contacts receive email notifications of case events. Customize your account with a menu of options. Your key staff members will get the most up-to-date information available. Here's how you file a request for hearing. From the Request a Hearing tab, simply fill out the boxes in the electronic form. Anything with a red asterisk is mandatory. When selecting the employer, insurer, TPA, or opposing attorney, utilize the board's internal database by slowly typing the name. A pop-up will anticipate your entry. Just click, and the preferred mailing address will populate on your form. This will link your request to the other portal users and serve them with a copy. The Issues box should look familiar to you. It's basically a copy of the paper form. Use the Comments box at the bottom to clarify, raise, or preserve issues, or to provide any other information. Be assured, better yet be warned, that everything you put in that box will be in the ALJ's file. After you hit Submit, you will flip to a screen asking if you want to upload documents, such as the denial letter or an attorney retainer agreement. Those retainer agreements enable us to award you attorney fees, so send them in right away. Upon submission, the portal will immediately send you an email telling you it's been received, complete with a time and date stamp. That accomplishes your filing with the board. And the portal is open 24/7. It's a good alternative to the Portland Airport for that 11:59 p.m. postmark. And no more calling WCB to ask, "Did you get my fax?" But if you still want to call us just to say hi, we always like to hear from you. The portal acknowledgement email will tell you if the opposing party is also a portal user and has been served a copy of your request. That's it. Filing and service. No envelopes, no stamps, no paper. Really easy. The acknowledgement email will also tell you who isn't on the portal and that you may need to copy them in a conventional way. You don't have to guess. We'll always tell you who has been served electronically. Filing for board review is even easier. Just start typing the WCB number of the case. The system will pop up and search for cases associated with your firm. Once you click on the correct case, the portal will pull in the order and party information from the Hearings Division database. All you have to do is type in the requesting attorney's name and hit Submit. You also have a dialog box to provide you any special reasons or instructions you'd like to give us. The portal will send you a confirmation email and let you know which parties have and have not been served with a copy through the portal system. Just a couple clicks and you're on your way to reading a lengthy transcript. The burdens of modern workers' compensation processing is not confined to the attorney office. Also on the front line is the adjuster, the claims representative, the examiner, the indemnity claims examiner, the senior medical-only examiner. The adjuster serves many masters: injured workers, employers, supervisors, managers, medical providers, WCD regulators, auditors, home office claims analysts, diary systems, Ron Fontana, and must keep them all fed. Where they once had file clerks and assistants pulling paper files, the call for information was less insistent. Now, with their master's patience and attention span having dwindled, the adjuster must always be available, and the response time is measured in fractions of seconds. A large account will not be kept waiting, nor on hold.
I have Mr. Washburn on the line. He wants to know about this hearing request for Jones.
I want to know about this hearing request for Jones. He's already back to work. Why haven't you closed the claim? And why do I still have reserves up? Call me right back.
Who's got the mail? Find that hearing request before Washburn moves his business over to Sedgwick and Sedgwick buys us out.
Yes, just as Nostradamus predicted, wise men wearing khakis, living in glass palaces, would bestow upon their minions many requirements. Fast service, customer focus, cost control, proper reserving, and provide them with great market shares for which to labor and toil. I can assist them with their labors. With such magical potions, they shall remain a step ahead of their masters and be free to plot their overthrow. I mean, answer their questions.
Mr. Washburn, you're going to get a copy of a hearing request on the Jones case about a partial denial. They want penalties and attorney fees. We're already on top of this and we'll keep you informed. Yes, you're welcome, sir. Always here to help.
Do you have demanding customers and clients? Do they say things like, "Don't put me on hold," or "Can't you just look it up real quick?" Need a fast and easy place to find the latest on your case? The WCB Case Status screen keeps you a step ahead. From this tab, you can see the historical record of all case events, including the time your postponement request was granted. You can see the issues right here on this hover bubble without digging for the request for hearing form. The names and addresses of all interested parties are listed in the event that you want to comply with the discovery rules, and you know who we're talking about. This data is updated in real time as events unfold. For those whose mail travels across the country for scanning, this tool will enable you to be proactive with your clients. You won't be the last to know. The Case Status tab links to our master database with cases going back to the 1970s. Take a trip down memory lane with your senior partner, if you dare. You can also access prior litigation orders and settlements from about 2012, when we began scanning them in. If an old client returns to your office, you can access those orders and settlements without retrieving the file from your archives. These are scans of the original signed documents. Very good for printing and sending to interested parties, such as medical providers. Yes, you can still call us for a copy of that O&O you misplaced, but we'll probably just refer you to the portal. Like a sock in a dryer, your car keys, or the remote control, sometimes things just aren't there. A thin sheet of paper telling you when and where you should be, at the risk of a dismissal, should never go missing. Unlike the gnomes who steal your car keys for a day only to put them back on the kitchen counter during the dead of night, The portal wizard will never lose your vital papers. As we move into the future, where the bright, shining forces of leisure do battle with the Death Star of billable hours, we find thoughtful, disciplined, and visionary men and women, defenders of the claim. They dream of the day when the worlds of commerce and leisure live peacefully in the galaxy.
You want 25 grand for that? Well, I don't know. That's kind of high considering the evidence. You know, we've got 3 IMEs against Dr. Pusis on this, and I really think we're going to win. I could maybe get 10 grand for you. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's going to cost a lot of money for the deposition. Sure. Okay. You could go 17.5? Yeah. Okay, I think I can do that too. My client will go for that. So that's 17.5 for a CDA and a DCS and a termination agreement, and you get the maximum fee. Okay. Yep. We got a deal. All right. Thanks, Randy. Good talking to you.
Even when you're out of the office, multitasking on pressing business, you can submit your settlements for approval. After you've signed the documents, save it as a PDF and access the portal.
Okay, do it again. I'm still rolling.
Fake laughter is so tough.
Still rolling. Oh, hold on. No, do it again because.